6-5 on penalties in the final. It's a nice dose of revenge for the Zambian Army-sponsored club. It's their first CAF Women's Champions League finals, having been eliminated during the semi-final of the qualifying process last year by Mamelodi Sundowns. And their opponents today, they're the white jerseys of Determined Girls. Qualifying wasn't such a breeze for the Liberian team, but a win and a draw enough to see them through at the expense of their far more established opponents, AS Mande and US Parcel Asaini. This is also their first Champions League finals, and fallen at the group stages of qualifying last year, losing 2 of their games against AS Mande again and AS Dakar Sacré-Cœur and 7 Stars, finishing just 3rd. Clearly in good spirits as they arrived earlier. In good voice as well. It was a 4-0 loss to AS Mande last year, so the progress that they've made over the last 12 months, clear to see. The pair are joined in Group A by the hosts as Far and Simba Queens, who play later today, with the top 2 advancing to the semi-finals after the 3 group games have been completed. Green Buffaloes warming up earlier. They are the dominant force in Zambia's women's football. The women's game has a fairly complex past with plenty of changes. And they're now in effect FAZ Women Super Division, only established at the beginning of last year. But the statistics are simple enough when you consider that Green Buffaloes have won every Lusaka League title since 2011, as well as the National Championship 5 times. They've won both Zambian National Championship titles since the integration of the league into one stream. It was quite an astonishing record last year too. They didn't lose any of their 16 league games en route to winning Zone A of the FAZ Women Super Division title, winning 15 of those and drawing just once. They only conceded 3 goals, scoring 47. They then won the championship after defeating rivals and Zone B winners Yasa Queens 3-2 on penalties during May's playoff finals. Things have started well this season too, having won both their league games so far. 3-0 away triumph in their opening game against Zanaco Ladies, and then 2-0 against the Fulira Warriors. All the focus now though on today. Important to get off to a good start in what is such an important competition for female football in Africa. Still in its infancy. Last year, the inaugural tournament. Fantastic to see such growth in African women's football. Now very much on the world stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the teams of Green Buffaloes and Determined Girls.
Players heading out from the tunnel. Today's refereeing team: Shahinda Saad Ali El Maghrabi of Egypt, the referee. Assistants: Huda Afin of Tunisia and Asma Zariel Wahab of Algeria. Green Buffaloes, a dominant force. The Determined Girls, a little newer to the scene. Won the Liberia Women's Championship for the first time in 2021, dethroning 8-time winners Earth Angels. Restructuring saw them win a quadruple for the first time last season, comprising the Women's League, Petro Trade Cup, LFA Super Cup and the CAF WAFU Zone A. Historic feat. Excite club president Grace Weir. And it was done in similar style to their opponents today. Similar record over the season, winning 17 games, losing just once in their 18. Scored 119 goals, conceded just 20. Ending the season with a goal difference of plus 99. Ghanaian international Untu Silla scored 53 of those goals, overtaking the previous mark set by Angeline Kie, scored 43. But Silla only on the bench today. See if she plays a part later on. For now, pretty much niceties and admin to take place. Captains doing their exchanges. Margaret Stewart, Determined FC. And Joanna Bene for Green Buffaloes. VAR in operation. I'll hope for nothing too controversial to have to deal with. There if required. Charlotte Halubonu, the manager of Green Buffaloes. All their success has been achieved under his tutelage. He's been in charge of the club since 2007. Now eager to replicate his domestic and regional feats on the continental stage, rather. He said, "We've done everything well in terms of preparation, so I think we are set for the tournament. We've been working much on our scoring, because during the CASAFA qualifiers we were wasting a lot of chances." He did win the CASAFA title. Clearly still wanting improvement from his team. And they're getting pumped up, ready for the next 90 minutes. Both teams will want to make a statement here. Start off the tournament in impressive fashion. Judith Zulu, centre mid for Green Buffaloes. It's a 4-3-3 for both teams. And Buana, keeper for Green Buffaloes. Tua, opposite number. Both teams now ready to go, waiting for the first whistle. So the referee blows the whistle and away we go in Rabat. The CAF Women's Champions League gets underway. Zambian champions, Green Buffaloes, take on Liberian champions, Determined Girls. Green Buffaloes in their all green kit, shooting from right to left. Determined Girls in the white shirts. Early tackle there from Ruggie Joof. Centre back. A 4-strong backline, featuring herself, Diamond Darn, Jenny Tisdale and Martha Moore. Headed away to safety. Safety first for Ruth Wesse. Appeals for handball there, nothing given. A chance to put in the cross. More appeals for handball, that one. The referee does consider a foul. It'll be a free kick. A promising position. See that Wesse, the hands away from her body in an unnatural position. Guilty as charged. Now, tricky free kick to defend for determined girls early on. There's Marita Chilenga to take. Into the danger zone. Tua thought about coming for it. Decided against it in the end, but fortunate perhaps that it bounced away to safety. Good pressing already by Buffaloes. To stamp their authority on the game in the early minutes. At this point, determined girls perhaps just content to put the ball into the opposition half, and they've done so. Bravo there, getting away from the opposition, but unable to get the second touch for it. Run out of play. There is Robert Larty. Plenty of instructions for these ladies early on. Joined the club in August this year, 49 years old. And there is opposite number, Alabueno. And to just watch on for now. It will be perhaps a cautious start to proceedings as the two teams figure each other out. Nobody wanting to be caught early on making a mistake. But there a slight one from determined girls. Get away with it though. Win the ball back. Again, good pressing at the front there. This time Helen Chanda was instrumental in the Kosefa win. Number 12, leading the line for Buffaloes today. That touch, not quite sufficient to bring it down. A chance for determined girls to break. The long ball cleared away, and a chance here for Nyangwe. Good tackle though. Jenny Tisdale playing it on. Ball down the line. Not finding intended target. Senegal is looking to just have a spell of possession, but that miss-hit pass again allows Buffaloes a chance. Chilenga will have to chase it down, but Tua there to the ball. Chooses safety. Putting it out for a throw. Marta Tembo to take the throw. Chilenga laying it back to her, lifted into the box. Two determined girls defenders go for it, getting in each other's way a bit, but no harm done. A stumble though. Let's eventually win a free kick there. Bassi Darbo recovering well after that slip of a right boot. Surface well watered just before the game. to pay attention. No big mistakes. Any slips that could be punished. Ball out to the right wing, but nobody there. Made off nicely by Chanda. A nice ball forward as well. And into the space, in on goal. These two are going to come out. She is, and she makes the save. Chilenga with another chance. A good tackle, but it's looped over, and it finds the net for the opener. Touch of fortune. But Chilenga at the second time of asking, and with the helping boot of a determined girls defender, does make it 1-0.
Goal for Green Buffaloes, number 20, Maweka Glory Chilenga.
Confirmation of the goal. Perhaps a check for offside though. It's a good save initially. In fact, it was the tackle that lifted it over to up. Somewhat helpless. So Diamond Dan doing her best to get back. It was a good challenge, just unfortunate really, the way the deflection looped up and over the keeper. A lovely ball through, splitting the defence. Unfortunate for determined girls. Frustration for Tua. A perfect start for their opposition. 1-0, Green Buffaloes. After comfortably less than 10 minutes. Lati, not the kind of start he'd have been hoping for. Looks like we are still waiting on a VAR check here. Referee Shahinda Saad Ali Al-Maghrabi does confirm the goal. And we're underway again. Stem goals. We'll have to respond quickly here. Make sure this game doesn't get away from them. And they give away a free kick there. Chanda hauled down. Decent position to whip in. Could be a dangerous cross. Will be Chilenga, the goal scorer, to take it. Can the goal scorer turn provider to organising the troops? So she wants her ball a little to her right. Maybe wary of a shot on goal. It's a long way out for that. But into the danger area, comfortably gathered up by Tua. Juve's pass out to the left, cut out by Chilenga. Closes down again. Interesting to see if Green Buffaloes can keep up this high press for the full 90. Really doing their best to pen determined goals in. Look at the sheer numbers there in the determined goals third. It's a harsh, high tackle, and it will earn a yellow card there due to Zulu. Looks a painful one. Looked a genuine attempt at the ball, but late. And Easy decision for the referee there. Definitely a yellow. Teammates checking. No signs of the medics as yet. Certainly will have hurt. And there is the medic, in fact. Cracked into the left shin. Looks in some genuine pain. See if an early change is required for Robert Larty. The goal again. That defence splitting pass by Arin Lungu. She was the top scorer in the CAF Champions League. This time producing the assist. Zulu, who found her. She then picked out Chilenga. Did well to stay on her feet initially. Just couldn't reach that looping ball. Long way to go yet, though. Not good to get back underway. Ball forwards. Touched inside. Quite the pass Dan had in mind there, though. Green Buffaloes come away with it and win a free kick. It's taken quickly up to the left wing for Nyangwe. Another foul. This time on Benet, the captain. He's trying to shield the ball. Tensions of the determined goals. Midfielder a little too much for the referee. Another clash there. And the Green Buffaloes player has stayed down. Referee's playing on. And it is Mabinti Kamara who comes away with it on the left wing, trying to find Saye. Referee will now go back, check on the injured player. Looks like it's Marta Tembo. Both players going in with some force. Does look like the ball was caught before the player, but won't stop it hurting. The Buffaloes medics team getting a run out. Options on the bench there for Charles Alubono, Esther Siamfuko and Diana Banda. We'll see if warm-up is required. Looks like Tembo's okay to carry on. No long throw on this occasion. Chanda in. They're not managing to keep the ball in. This time the ball is thrown into the box. Challenge for by Saye. Looks like it's a goal kick. First sniff of a chance there for determined girls. Green Buffalo certainly been in control for the most part in this opening quarter of an hour. Flicked on by Chilenga. She'll try and chase it down. Juve there. Put it out for a throw. Tembo still being treated on the sidelines for now. Tough tackle there. Efficient one. Win the ball back. Stewart, the captain, calls from the sidelines just to clear it. They did eventually, and they have possession. Nice ball forwards. Darbo chasing it, but not able to beat Mwemba to the ball. Moore chasing. Well done, Martheline Moore. Right back, rushing forwards and then rushing back and winning the ball. Good play. There's Juve looking to spray it to the left. Space on the right for Chanda. Looks for options in the middle. Carries it on herself, pulls it back, and it is 2-0. Irene Lungu said she was the top scorer in CAF. She created the first goal and she's finished the second. Green Buffaloes double their lead. Clinical finish, clinical move. Determined girls, defence nowhere to be seen. Might need another review, see whether that pass was onside or not. The cutback, perfect pass for Lungu. No mistake with the finish. Frustration again for Tua. First one went over her, the second one went under her. Once again, we will wait for confirmation. It did look quite close, that offside call. Either way, Ali Bruno not content with what could well be a 2-goal lead, depending on confirmation. He wants more still from his players. If confirmed, could be a long way back for determined girls. A word in the ear of the referee. VAR rules out the goal. It is still just a 1-goal deficit. Chanda offside. You can see there, quite a close call with the outstretched leg, but certainly the right decision in the end. Determined girls, if with a 1-goal deficit for a little longer, but immediately another chance. Important leg stuck out by Dan. The chance still not totally cleared. Little panicky there from Stewart. Ball stays in and Dan does eventually clear the determined girls' lines. Forward by Tembo, who is back on the field after that delay for the VAR check. Flicked on by Lungu. Another important tackle by Dan. Lots of space on this right side. It's been the case all game. That one from Tembo not finding the target. Chanda making sure Tua doesn't have too long on the ball. And immediately comes straight back up. Determined girls. Camera not quite able to keep that in. Pause in play. That's because Martha Moore is down, holding her right knee. We'll see here what happened. Oh yeah, the leg is planted as Stewart's leg recoils from her clearance with the foot planted into the ground. That will have been uncomfortable. Another break in play. Medics presumably on their way again. More warm-ups on the sidelines for Green Buffaloes. This time, Teresa Chewe, Emery and Tala amongst the warm-up. Instructions on the sidelines. Does look like Moore might struggle to carry on, carried to the sidelines with a significant limp. Forward by Tembo. She gets it back, with a chance to lift it in. Nobody there. And Nyangwe rushing in. Comfortable enough for Tua. The 10 girls just really struggling to find their way consistently into the Green Buffaloes half. Although fouled by Chanda. Nice feet by Tisdale at the back. Again, that press, very effective from Buffaloes. It'll take a lot to keep it up for the entire game, but if they can keep this up, they might be able to take their foot off the pedal later on if they've opened up more of a lead. But for now, still just the one. That second goal ruled out. Well shielded by Benet, eventually losing out though. One for Mwemba to deal with. She does so well. Not just clearing, but finding a defensive partner at Tembo on the right. Chance to break again. Looking forwards, missed. Out to the left with Nanyangwe. Squares up the opposition. Avoids the tackle. Well kept by Benet. Looking to play it forwards. Bit of head tennis. Eventually decisively cleared by Stewart. But again, comes back very quickly. Forwards by Mwemba. Nicely into the path of Nanyangwe. Good tackle there by Martha Moore. Just to correct myself earlier, it was Chilenga who was down for Green Buffaloes. Looking for the 1-2. Nearly breaks. Well cut out by the right back. Certainly offside. Well dealt with either way by Moore. See the 3 attempts, 2 of which have been on target for Buffaloes and dominating the possession. Girls yet to have a shot, on target or not. Looking to change that there, but well dealt with by the Buffaloes defence again. Long ball forwards, chased down by Camera, but no problem for Mbwana. Tembo inside to Zulu. Again, out left. Another one for Nanyangwe to chase. She'll get there. She's kept it in. Can she do anything with it? Delivers it in to the danger area. Well cut out by the defender. Falling nicely into the arms of Tua. End-to-end stuff in the last minute or so. And once again, out to the left to be chased by Nanyangwe. She gets there. Stays on her feet, but again, great tackle by Moore. Really making her money's worth out on that right back position. A few crucial interceptions. Nanyangwe very much in there. Lovely ball over the top by Mwemba. Chanda chasing it down as well, but Nanyangwe using that pace to get there first. Staying on her feet under the challenge of Tisdale. Moore steaming in. Corner well held by Tua. Goes for a long goal kick. The direction a couple of her teammates, and they do eventually get it. And goes with the throw. Chanda inside. Nobody in the box for her. Acres of space out on the left, maybe had more time than she realised. That's nicely laid off by Pine. Oh, but a big mistake by the captain. Give it straight to Chanda. Nicely inside, brought down by Chilenga. Lays it off again to Lungu on the right. Looks for options, finds them, and surely that one will be the second, and it is Nanyangwe. I have to check, but that all looked onside to me. Green Buffaloes look set to finally double their advantage. I have to say it has been coming. Natasha Nanyangwe scored in Kosafa and scores in the Champions League. Perfect ball through the corridor of uncertainty by Lungu. And unmarked to the back post was Nanyangwe. Made no mistake to turn home. Looks like Tua might have got a touch with the left hand, but too much power to keep it out. No VAR checked for this, no check required rather. And in fact, it's 3 before we've even barely got the game back underway again. Lungu, provider of the last goal, and about a minute later, puts the ball in the net herself. Only just cut back from the replays. Buffalo's already on the attack again. I don't know how they won possession just yet. Sure we'll see. That formidable duo certainly onside. Lungu finding Chanda. It was Chanda who put it in. Great pace by Lungu. Chanda makes it 3-0. Two goals in 1 minute and 11 seconds, to be precise. All of the front three now on the scoreboard for Green Buffaloes. Chilenga after 7 minutes, then Nyangwe after 29, and Chanda after 30. Lungu with 2 of those assists. Now determined girls, having held out at a 1-goal deficit for over 20 minutes, collapsed a little there in the space of a couple of minutes and face a real uphill struggle now. A little under an hour remaining. We'll have to refocus. Try and find a way to get themselves back into this game. Once again, it very quickly comes back at determined girls. Chanda winning in first there, being fouled. Yeah. Clumsy challenge. Looked like it was Ruth Wesse. Chanda still down. There is Wesse. Looks like she may have just got herself booked for that challenge. Medics being called on. This game all going very much to plan so far for Buffaloes, but they definitely won't want to lose their lead striker, Chanda. So important to the team. A lot of talent in the Buffaloes squad, but Chanda very much one of the first names on the team sheet. She was instrumental in Buffalo's triumph at the CAF qualifiers in August. Scored 1 there. And the 24-year-old will be setting her sights on making a mark on the big stage now of the CAF Champions League. The stretcher on. She'll hope to return to the pitch. But of course, safety first. Long tournament to go. She won't want to risk playing on. There is the confirmation of the booking for Wesse. Have to be careful for the remaining 55 minutes. Chanda sitting up, but being carried off. She's feeling the inside of that right knee. Time will tell whether it's a game-ending issue. But for the moment, show must go on, and it's Mwemba standing over the free kick. She tries her luck from range and finds the roof of the net. Certainly had Tua jumping to make sure. An ambitious effort, but one that wasn't far off coming off. Tua with time to prepare, wasn't off a line, but almost at that height, which makes it very awkward for the keeper. Once again, Green Buffaloes straight back on the attack. Tua able to gather that one up though. And immediately one in by Nyangwe, and she keeps it and puts it wide. Did the hard part. Couldn't get a second of the day. Disappointed with that. Clumsy. Seven girls trying to play out from the back. Wesse, who's caught with the loose touch, and Nyangwe straight in. Tisdale unable to make the challenge with all the time in the world. And Nyangwe trying to take it with the left, putting it wide off the far post. Only a minor blip though, in what's been a very successful first half for Green Buffaloes. Barely seen a challenge on their own goal. Made plenty on the opposition's. Another long ball forwards by Mwemba. Out into touch by Moore. Just feel like the Tema girls are hanging on somewhat right now. Probably appreciate the half-time whistle. See if Robert Larty can do anything to reorganise his troops. Maybe change the setup. For now, another painful one it would appear for Sylvia Pine. Immediately throwing off her shin pad to inspect the damage. Back on her feet. No need for any attention from the medical team. A chance for determined girls to get it forwards. And good news there, Chanda also able to carry on straight back on the press, but that's very composed under the circumstances. Two Buffaloes forwards chasing down. Flicked on by Stewart, the captain, and maybe a chance, but well out, and Mwana reacting quickly. Get there before the forwards. Space here, Lungu nicking in. Looks to deliver it in. Finds Nyangwe, takes it down nicely. Chanda lays it off. Space and time. Well saved. Tipped over the bar by Tua. It was Malenga, I think, the left back with the shot. It was. So much space. Decent effort. Nice height. Straight at the keeper though. Tua would have been disappointed to have been beaten rather by that. She'll have to deal with the corner now though. She's unable to hold the shot. It's delivered in. Referee's seen something she didn't like. It'll be a determined girls free kick. Comes to shove in the back there by Mwemba. Again, Buffaloes on the attack, but broken up, and a chance for determined girls to break. Played forward nicely. Good tackle on camera. Referee halting play. May have been offside against camera, it seems. Great tackle by Masase nonetheless. She wasn't to note. Those long balls from Mwemba really are causing havoc. That painful one from one number 14 to the other. Tisdale sticking out her heel behind her. catching Nyangwe. Perhaps fortunate to escape without a yellow there. Another dangerous position for Buffalo's free kick. Lungo this time. Marty frustrated on the sidelines. Won't have enjoyed what's been a dismantling of his team in his opening 45. Referee laying down the law to the wall. Just on the borderline of a distance to have a go from. Lungu does have a go, it's just wide. Tua over to cover. Looked for a second like it might be about to drift into the top corner. Laid off by Benai, the captain. Lungu cutting under the ball, getting the lift on it. Drifting away from the far post. And Wemba there again. Brick wall in defence, not letting anything past that. Another long ball for the Senegal's defence to deal with. And deal with it they do this time. But again, only cleared as far as a Buffalo's midfielder. A very speculative effort from the captain, Bene. Needing some help with the shoelaces, seemingly. Planning the half-time team talk, perhaps on the bench there. There'll be a fair amount for Robert Larty to say to his players. Good spirits, as you'd expect, on the Green Buffaloes bench. Comfortable lead as they're heading towards half-time. May well see a few changes, some fresh legs as the match progresses. That's another goal kick from the German goals. It's gone straight to the Buffaloes player. This time it was Nyangwe, found Chanda, laid back. Mulenga unable to get the cross in, having to retreat as Stem Girls look to break through Kamara. Her pass blocked, and the immediate danger fizzles out. Slight appeals there from Saï, but nothing given. Her frustration about her reaction. Clearly felt she was shoved, but referee waving the play on. Green Buffaloes would love to grab one more before half-time. Well, there is one that's evaded in Wemba. Camera looking to stretch her legs, but touch a little heavy, dealt with by Musasi. And then a shove in the back from the attacker, giving away a free kick. We'll have 2 minutes of additional time. Maybe a little frustration there for Camera. Hasn't had a lot of service. This opening 45, chased down a few long balls, but still her team yet to have a shot on or off target. Another chance to break here though. Played towards Camera by Darbo, but pass not quite there. Nyangwe hang it out to Malenga on the left. Nothing quite sticking in the last minute for either team. A little bit scrappy. To the final minute before the break. Tembo looks to settle the tempo. shove from Saeed. Again deemed a bit too much by the referee. And Buffaloes, again, as we cut away from the replay, immediately into the box. How quickly they can break. Well dealt with on that occasion, though, by Dan. She has been doing her best there. It has been a tricky day of defending so far. Lungu with the corner. Chanda waiting in the middle. That won't pass the first defender, though. And there is the whistle for half-time. A comprehensive performance by Green Buffaloes. They lead 3-0. They had one denied as well in between the first and second goals. Very much in control of the first 45. See Helen Chanda there, scoring barely a minute after Natasha Nanyangwe. After Maweta Chilenga had opened the scoring early on after just 8 minutes. Team talk there in the centre circle for the Buffaloes, and well, it has all been going very much to plan so far. Carrying on their strong form from before the tournament. It would have been the favourites coming into the game, but certainly not under-delivering rather, on that promise. Now a case of whether Robert Larty will be able to do anything, make any changes for the second half, or will it be more Buffalo's domination? Hello and welcome back to Rabat for the second half of this opening Group A match between Green Buffaloes and Determined Girls. That gets the 2022 CAF Women's Champions League underway. It's 3-0 at half-time to Green Buffaloes. A near domination in the first period. They also had one goal ruled out for offside by VAR. But nonetheless, comfortably ahead. 10 shots in all, 5 of those on target, where their opposition had none. First goal came after 8 minutes. That was Maweta Chilenga. And then 2 goals in just over a minute for Natasha Nanyangwe and Helen Chanda. Made it 3-0. There were more chances after that, but Determined Girls surviving at least to the break, keeping it respectable. They'll have to go some to get back into this game, but it's certainly not out of the question. See what their manager Robert Larty was able to do in his half-time team talk. Any potential changes. For now, we're back underway. Green Buffaloes getting the second half started. They are shooting now from left to right in all green. Determined Girls in their white shirts. And that press that was so prevalent in the first half for Buffaloes Immediately back in action. It's a high press. Determined Goals have struggled to get the ball out of their half for much of the game. And as mentioned, no shots either on or off target as yet. It's a rare venture into the Green Buffaloes' final third though, albeit via a couple of throw-ins, but a more positive start to the second period for Determined Goals. That touch though, getting away from Kanti Saye. Just bouncing off a thigh, running out for a goal kick. Mwemba with that trademark long clearance. Appears to have the most powerful right boot on the pitch. Another ball out to the left wing there for Nanyangwe to chase. That one overhit. It was something we saw a lot of in the first half. An effective approach as well. And there is Nanyangwe winning in. Ball carries on. Out towards the first goal scorer, Chilenga. Cut out. Danger not totally away though. Tembo onto it. Winning a throw.
We got them in. Rookie, that one.
Thrown in towards Chanda. Looks like she may have landed there on Rocky Diouf. Still down. Seen the replay, but didn't look intentional. Good tackle by Diouf. She stepped on my leg, says Diouf. Didn't look intentional at all, in my opinion, by Chanda. Simply landing. Her feet had to go somewhere. And an apology from the forward. The referee not deeming anything of note in that coming together. Buffalo's able to carry on with their throw. Tembo turning this way and that before pulling it back and into the danger area again. Two are rushing out, doing well to get there before Nyangwe, who was once again motoring in to the area. Tembo also motoring to get back into her defensive role as right back. And that's a more comfortable one to gather up for the Determined Girls keeper. Goes long with the goal kick. Lifted up and forward. One for Darbo to contest, but one out by Judith Zulu. Midfield linchpin for Green Buffaloes. Down there with another cutout, but that's a beautiful pass forwards, and it is. And Nyangwe again cuts it back to Chanda, just wide of the near post. Another clinical move forwards by Buffaloes. That time not as clinical a finish by Chanda. Trying to let the ball come across her body. Take it with the right foot. Might have been more natural with the left. A weaker foot. Just a foot or so wide of that near post. Taking free kick long, cut out again. Always looking for that diagonal pass towards Nyangwe over on the left. been effective, and as yet, Determined Girls not really able to find a way to deal with it. So why not keep using it? And we will have a change for Determined Girls. Margaret Stewart, the captain, coming off, and it is Buntu Silla, mentioned, scored the record 53 goals last season. He'll come on, an attacking change maybe. Robert Larty choosing to go all out. Something all or nothing, not worried about goal difference. And that is very much his source of goals.
Number 17, Margaret Stewart, is replaced by number 13, Buntu Silla.
Really was quite a season for Silla, Ghanaian international, scoring 53 goals in the 2021-22 season, overtaking the previous record set by Angeline Kie, scored 43. And an illustrious performance in the qualifiers, and she won Best Player of the tournament as well. For now, her team still having to do a bit more defending than attacking. Malenga unable to put in the cross from the left on that occasion. And by Chanda, Menengwe cutting back. Space on the left foot. Malenga puts in a right-footed cross into a dangerous area, finds her way through the legs of Jackie Tua. Fortunate to escape that one, nobody lurking behind her. But acres of space again on the edge of the box. And breaking nicely for Joanna Bene. No shot as yet. Nyangwe lays it back. It's good defending by Determined Girls. Keep hold of possession to move forwards. This one to chase for the substitute, Silla. To make an instant impact, but never going to catch that one. The replay, not Tua's finest moment, but gets away with it. Just misjudging the flight of the ball. She'll have to come out quickly here, and she does make amends. Some quick thinking and a good clearance getting in before the onrushing Nyangwe. Once again, not the first time to have been in a foot race. But here's a chance for Silla, straight onto the pitch. Can she make the instant impact? No. Tried to lift it over Aisha Mbwana. Keeper standing tall. Apologies from Silla. Not the finishing touch. There was an option to her right. Real frustration there, but an instant demonstration of what she can do. That's their first shot of the game. Mere minutes after her appearance onto the pitch. But again, now back with Buffaloes. Nicely switched by Nyanyanga. Lungu holding it up on the right. Delivered in. Could have been worse there. Like it could be a mix-up. Tua doing well to hold on to that one. Just behind her centre-back. Nice turn from Darbo. Played on towards camera. Goes in with a bit of a lunge there on Mwemba. Perhaps fortunate for both, it doesn't make contact. Chanda rushing in, using her pace to put Tisdale under pressure. Wins a throw. Tisdale now sporting a plaster in her left temple. Lifted in by Nyanyangwe. But Lungu not able to come out on top in that aerial battle. Not really her area of expertise. And once again, Silla on the left, looking to cause some trouble. She's penned in somewhat. No real support this time, outnumbered. Technically another shot though. Again, really made a huge difference since coming on. Determined Girls now seem to have an outlet. And it's a similar one to the one that's been used by Buffaloes throughout the game, that left wing. Always seems to be space there. Down goes Malenga. Play carried on. And the left back still down. Looked like Mwemba also went down just after that in the area. Maybe a clash with Camera. Camera always seems to be in the thick of the action. Both players now back up on their feet, and it will be a Determined Goals corner. Also something of a rarity in the game to this point. It's been a far more positive start to the second half. That corner not finding its way past Harry Lungu. Another chance though, eventually dealt with by Chilenga, the goal scorer. For the first time, Determined Goals having Buffaloes a bit pegged back. Now the danger of a counter-attack, we've seen it a few times. Chanda trying to play Lungu away on the left. Tries to keep it in, but not quite able to. Rarity to see her on the left. Spent most of the game on the opposite wing or in the centre of the park. But pushed wide by Chanda's through ball. Just a little bit too much of her. Matched in the foot race by her opposite number. Referee fine with that. And a mistake from Tisdale allows a shot, and it is another goal. And it is finally Lungu who gets onto the score sheet. She created a couple in the first half and now finishes one herself. Tisdale made to pay for that missed kick. Tua only able to palm it into her own side netting. And after what had been a more positive spell for Determined Girls, one mistake at the back and another clinical finish into the bottom corner. And it is 4-0. Tua maybe a little disappointed to be beaten there. Was low and to her right. She got down and got her hand to it. Tisdale definitely won't want to watch that back. Oh, it actually clips the inside of the post on its way in. So difficult for Tua to react. More just a rebound straight into her hand. And that will be a real hit to the morale of Determined Girls. They've shown so much more in this first quarter of an hour of the second period. But now, 4-0 down. That momentum will likely have been crushed out of them somewhat. Forward come Buffaloes again. An arm into the face, it looked like there, of Nanyangwe. Referee not choosing to intervene. Buffaloes win it back again. That definitely a foul. And we're catching the trailing leg of the Zulu. We pass the hour mark. There'll be some substitutions. Three, in fact, triple substitution for Green Buffaloes. Judy Zulu there coming off for Diana Banda. Also, the goal scorer, Helen Chanda, comes off. To be replaced by Green Buffaloes number 22, which is Jessie Zulu, excuse me.
Substitution for Green Buffalo.
Another Zulu, Judith. And Anita Mulenga coming on for Nanyangwe. So two of the goal scorers coming off. Just Chilenga left on. Along with Lungu.
She's replaced by number 8, Diana Banda. Number 14, Natasha Nanyongwe.
So perhaps Charlotte Halibono choosing to rest some legs for the latter group games, considering this one done and dusted. Of course, you can never be too careful, but 4-0 up with half an hour left, having dominated the game. A fair assumption, or rather a fair reasoning to rest some legs. A slightly better spell from Determined Girls though. Able to keep possession. They've done more of that this half than they did by a fair way in the first half. Nearly finding its way in the box to Mabinti Camera. Offside flag going up. Long ball forwards. Evading Aisha Mbwana. We'll have to see whether Buffaloes take their foot off the gas at all, content with the lead that they've put together in the first hour of the game. So you never know whether goal difference will come in to count at the end of the group stages. They're certainly not going to hurt theirs, but they're footballers, and footballers always want to score more goals. Safety first for Tisdale on that occasion. Diana Banda, one of the substitutes, the throw. So Anita Mulenga, one of the other substitutes, scored in the CAF qualifiers. Of course, as did Nanyangwe, Chanda and Lungu. So she'll look to join her teammates in making it 2 for 2 in the competitions. And on the score sheet here as well. Lifted in from a long way back on the right wing. Doesn't look like Green Buffaloes are letting up, particularly. Still pressing. Knocked on by Benai. Appeals for handball. Referee waves him away. And that one lifted onto the roof of the net by the captain. Looked more like ball to hand there against Banda. Arm into her body, and not much time to react. Back with Silla on the left. That pass, not what she had intended. Buffaloes come away with it again. It's a different player on the left wing, but they're still going with that same tactic of that diagonal through ball. And it's still causing trouble for Determined Girls. This time winning a corner, which Panda is heading over to take. A change for Determined Girls. Sa'i has had a fairly quiet game up front. Will be replaced by Success Gate. Another successful run out, maybe a goal, albeit what would probably be a consolation. For now, it's more defending for Determined Girls. Malenga over to take the corner. 4 green shirts in the box, fairly spread out. Delivered into the 6-yard box. Headed away. Lifted back in by Benai. Well held on this occasion by Tua. He's had a lot of work to do over the course of this 90 minutes. Well, 66 so far. A couple of iffy moments, but not that much he could have done about most of the goals. She's made a fair few saves as well. Chilenga unable to keep that one in. That pressing again. Nice and composed there by Tisdale. Under pressure. Not quite as composed by Diamond Dan, but keeping the ball in, trying the turn and eventually keeping possession one way or another. And again, look for that ball out to the left wing, brought down by Silla. Nicely picks out Pine in the middle. Final ball not there. Referee has seen something she didn't like. The tackle by Gay. One for the powerful right foot of Mwemba. Will she go long once again with the free kick? She will. And the header falling to the feet of Benai. Time on the ball for Lungu. Looking to pick out Chilenga. Well cut out. Determined Girls not giving up. Still defending pretty resolutely. Of course, the odd mistake here or there. But they're definitely still trying. They'll survive another challenge there. That's not a great clearance. And the effort from Benai. Tipped around the post by Tua. Lots of time there on the edge of the box. For the captain. Not quite the connection or the power she would have imagined. This time Malenga, the left back, to take the cross. Lifted in high. Header by Mwemba. Falls a fair way wide. Trundles off the pitch. Into the final 20. It might become a case of going through the motions to some extent for the two teams. That press has been very impressive and effective for Green Buffaloes. May have an impact on the legs of the players. Of course, we've had a few subs. pass from Silla, just evading camera. Like one of the better chances, perhaps, for the team that is behind. Again, ball out to the left. Evading the determined girls' defence. Banda to take the throw, not quite as effective in her receipt of the pass as her predecessor, Nanyangwe, was. Delivering in across. Tua collecting up and looking to release her midfielders. Another clash there. Referee waves play on. Zulu, who went down, she's still down. As determined girls need to come away with the ball. Camera on the right to put it past Mwemba. She got the pace to get past her. She does. And takes it past another, but too heavy a touch and out of play. Referee will now go check on Jessie Zulu, substitute, who is still on the turf.
Go, 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 go.
Tisdale going in for the ball, certainly catching the leg of Zulu. Advantage played. Referee maybe not with the best view from the angle she was stood at. Alabono not happy, whether with the lack of a yellow card or something else, we can't be sure. Belati looking downbeat rather than angry, perhaps understandably so. 4-0 down in their opening match. But determined girls have done well to make it to this stage, and they've still got 2 group games left. It's always going to be a tough task. There'll be more to come, but we'll start with a fresh slate against the other 2 members of Group A. As far as Simba Queens. It certainly has been a domination though. 17 shots to this point, 6 of which were on target for Buffaloes. Just 2 shots for determined girls. Both coming in this half. Didn't manage to muster up a single one in the first half. And here's a chance for another. Silla can get there, but she won't beat Mbwana to the ball. She's definitely shown what she can do though. Been a difference in the play of her team since she came on, making those runs down the left wing that were lacking before. Zulu still being treated for that left thigh. Took a whack from Tisdale on the sidelines. It's her team come forwards with a free kick once again. Throw evading Banda. But there's Mwemba again to break up any chance of a counter-attack. Lungu laying it off, making a run. Ball brought down nicely by Benai. Captain does find Lungu. Such acceleration. First to so many balls tonight. That not the best delivery. A little bit iffy, the catch by Tua, but got hold of it eventually. Silla on the left looks to have maybe hurt herself. She tried to get that under control.
Offside, offside.
Looked like the leg locked out maybe as she stepped over the ball. You see again here. Yeah, just uncomfortable one there, I think on the ankle. She tried to keep it in. Zulu now back on the pitch, so Determined Girls, who are down to 10 temporarily, compared to the 11 of Buffaloes. We're in a free kick though, which Rocky Juve set to take. Nice footwork there by Darbo. Finds camera, but she's offside. It's the first ever meeting between these two teams. As mentioned, Tammy Girls fairly new to the scene. Founded in 2007. They became the first Liberian men's or women's team to qualify for a major CAF tournament finals edition, since the men's national team qualified for the 2002 AFCON tournament in Mali. So quite an achievement simply to be at the tournament at all. And whilst the scoreline is quite heavy, it's been a respectable enough performance. And they've certainly kept going all the way through now into the final quarter of an hour. Unfortunate to concede 2 in such quick succession in the first half. It's been a real blow. We're on the attack here. Camera all on her own up front, trying to go it alone. Eventually running out of ideas, running out of space, and nonetheless winning a throw. As we see Bassi Darbo down on the pitch now. Still treatment going on the side for Silla, which is not good news. I hope that she recovers. If not in time for this, the remainder of this game, then certainly for the next group game. Silla, yes, now confirmed, has subbed on and then subbed off shortly, 20 minutes later. Did look like an uncomfortable one. And replaced by Nyampu Halawenga. Doesn't look like it will be a game-ending issue for Darbo, at least. We will have another sub though. This time, well, the screen says number 7. It's number 11 on the side. In fact, number 7 and number 3 are both on the pitch, Lungu and Tembo. It seems the assistant is correcting that now. It is 11 for 20. So Chilenga got the route started early on, making way for Memory and Tala.
Substitution for Green Buffalo, number 20, Maweta Lodi Chilenga, is replaced by number 11, Memory.
It's a bit quiet in the second half. Chilenga after a very lively start and obviously that early goal. But a good game overall from the forward. another chance here immediately for the substitute. Ntala finding in the middle, and the ball scraping back off the post. It was Zulu, I think, with the shot. It was well picked out by a fellow substitute, Ntala. Space on the right, a touch, and the perfect cross. Had time for a touch. Fired low and to her, just about pushing it onto a post. Could have been a fifth. Could still be a fifth. Comfortable one for Tisdale. Just about getting back. Clearing it for a corner. Into the final 10. See how much additional time is added on. I tend to see less in games that are so one-sided in terms of the scoreline. Time will tell. Lovely turn there by the left back, Malenga. Not able to pick out Lungu in the middle though. Camera winning the ball, holding off Mwemba with a nice turn and laying it off for Pine. Looks to find her with the 1-2, but again that Buffalo's defensive line holding firm. Dan again choosing safety first, not going back to a keeper but putting it out for a throw. Here's Ntala again, showing those fresh legs. Cross slightly overhit though. Banda winning the race to it. A good tackle from Gay. Sliding, reaching round the side. Number 8. Here it is back with Banda, making her way towards the penalty box. Looked like she was hacked down there. Referee maybe trying to play advantage, but Banda still down. Or maybe it was an offside, in fact. Players making their way away. And yes, it looks like it was. Nonetheless, bit of a hack by the Determined Girls defender, and maybe lucky to have been saved by that offside. Mwemba's long ball cut out, put it straight back with Tembo. Crunching tackle, an effective one. Tembo holding onto the ball and winning a free kick. Looks like Darbo came through the back of her. Delivered in by Mulenga. Camera quite an isolated figure up front again for Determined Girls now that Silla has gone off. Dogged work by Banda. Not able to get a shot away at the end. Just persistently trying to nick the ball back from various Determined Girls defenders. Brought down there. Play carries on. Malenga. That'll be a handball against Darbo. Hasn't continued into this game, but there was some real giant killing form from Determined Girls. recent weeks and months. And the secret behind that, Captain Margaret Stewart, who's now been subbed off, attributed it to their hard work and focus. They'll be looking to kill some even bigger giants during this competition. It hasn't happened tonight, but as mentioned, 2 more games in the group. They're certainly not dead and buried in this competition just yet. Camera once again all on her own. Teammates arriving for the throw at least. The game petering out somewhat in these final minutes. Not too much to play for. But credit to determined girls who continue to push forwards. Camera unable to get that one under control though. Chase that. Shepherded out though, efficiently by Mwemba. Took a knock to the back for her troubles. Clinical is the word for Green Buffaloes in this game. Very efficient performance here in Rabat Stadium. Renovated in 2012, usually hosts the matches of FUS de Rabat, the winners of the CAF Confederation Cup in 2010. There are a few fans watching on. Despite there being obviously quite a distance to travel for the 2 teams from Zambia and Liberia respectively. Tembo trying to play it down the line, but only able to find Darbo. German goals with a bit more possession here in the final few minutes, and lovely turn there by Pine. Wins a free kick. Great work there by the midfielder. Taking on 2 or 3 Buffalo's midfielders. Good strength, eventually knocked over by Lungu. Buffalo's always going to be a tricky opponent for determined girls. They are 5 times national Zambian domestic league champions. Won the title in 2016, 18, 19, 21 and 22. With the 2020 competition, of course, postponed due to the pandemic. Didn't lose any of their 16 league games en route to winning Zone A of the AZ Women Super Division title. 15 wins and 1 draw. Only conceded 3 goals in 16, scored 47. And showing that goal scoring form again tonight. And could there be one more? And Tala not able to pick anyone out on this occasion. Her teammates rushed into the box. She'll get another chance though. This time finds Lungu. Lungu's touch evading her though. We'll have 3 minutes of additional time. Tyler with the throw. See whether Buffaloes can get a 5th Determined girls, maybe a consolation. Nice flick on there to Lungo. Oh, headed away from the danger of the 6-yard line. Malenga laying it off to Tembo. Tries the switch. Finds its way through to Zulu. She blasts her effort well over the bar. Chance to get a 5th name on the score sheet. Tisdale's attempted block, only knocking it on, but too much power. Rush of blood to the head there for the substitute. Towards camera again. Mwemba doing still her dogged defensive duties. One of 5 members of the team, along with Malenga, Lungu, Musase and Nanyangwe, were part of the Zambia women's national team, who ended in 3rd place at the 2022 Women's AFCON. It was hosted by Morocco in July. Good showing by the Zambian national team there. And that 3rd place finish ensuring they would qualify for the first time for the FIFA Women's World Cup. It takes place in Australia and New Zealand next year. So plenty to look forward to for a few members of the Buffaloes team, but job done for tonight, sticking to the present. And we get one more in the dying seconds. Emery and Tyler again on the right wing, but again not quite able to pick out that final pass. And that will be that. 4-0, the final score. Quite a showing by Green Buffaloes. The 2 coaches embrace. No ill feeling. Good atmosphere all round between the 2 teams. And extending to Halabono and Lati. Impressive performance and a real marker put down on the competition by Buffaloes. That 4th goal, in fact, going down as an own goal for Jackie Tua. Keeper slightly harsh, perhaps. Did look like it was on target. It's not one that Tua want on her CV. Similarly to the fact that Lungu would have quite liked it on hers. But either way, it was the 4th, and it did seal the result, really, just short of the hour mark. Determined girls to come out with some purpose in the second half, has to be said. Well, see Robert Larty there having a word with his women, and it was a good reaction to what was a tough first half. They came back and were at least a match for their more experienced opponents at the start of the second period. Didn't let the mountain they had to climb put them off, and with a bit of luck in the opposite direction, they could have grabbed one back, made it 3-1, made a real game of it, but as it was Buffaloes who grabbed the 4th, and from there, just a case of going through the motions for the remaining half an hour.
Very good win, 4-0. What can you say about it? Are you happy?
First and foremost, thank you so very much for this opportunity. I think looking at it, the game was tough. But all in all, we had to push ourselves because we've been training so hard. Like for us, all in all, what we wanted was the 3 maximum point, and we grabbed it. So that's the word I had for. Like, thank you so much.
Some words there from Irene Lungu, woman of the match. Played a big part in the result. A result that puts Green Buffaloes comfortably to the top of the group. Of course, 3 points and now a +4 goal difference. We'll see what happens in the game between Asfar and Simba Queens, which starts fairly shortly, just over an hour. Long way to go yet in Group A. But a perfect start for Buffaloes. Lungu notching up 2 assists, as well as, well, what we thought was a goal for her, which will apparently be an own goal. So effectively another assist, a hat-trick of assists, if not a goal, for the number 7. And I'm sure there will be more goals to come for her in the competition. As mentioned, top scorer in CAF Champions League, the qualification for this tournament, so certainly an eye for goal. Look back at some of the highlights. Pre-match niceties had been taken care of, and it was immediately Green Buffaloes who set out the way that the match was going to go. Lovely ball through from Lungu, the eventual woman of the match. The first shot by Chilenga saved, and then the rebound finding its way over the helpless Jackie Tua. Deflection. Looping up, and 1-0 to Buffaloes, and then soon enough it was 2. Nyangwe with the second. Great ball in again from Lungu, and then just over a minute later it was 3-0. This time converted by Helen Chanda. Shot on target. Left back Malenga as the first half